Next, we're going to look at two different ways to multiply binomials. One method is called the box method, where you'll set up a box that has the same length and width as the number of terms in the thing that you're finding the product of. And then you will multiply the items in each row and column to get your solution. So let's show you what that looks like. If I have 4x plus 6 times x plus 2, that's a binomial times a binomial, which means I would need to set up a box with a length of 2 and a width of 2 because both of these have 2 terms. And then across the top, you'll write one of the binomial terms. So we'll put the 4x and the 6 across the top, and then down the side you'll put the other terms from the other binomial. In that case, it was the positive x and the positive 2. This leaves you with 4 boxes to fill, and those boxes are going to be filled with the product of the heading from the corresponding row and column. So for example, this first box is in the first row, first column. The heading of the first row is x, the heading of the first column is 4x, and 4x times x is 4x squared. Okay, this next box is in the first row, second column. So I'm going to be multiplying the x and the 6 to get 6x. Next we have this box, which is in the second row, first column. So we'll multiply the headings of the second row and the first column and we'll get 8x. And then that last box is in the second row, second column. So we'll multiply those corresponding headings and get 2 times 6, which is 12. So each of those entries is a term in our answer. So our answer becomes 4x squared plus 6x plus 8x plus 12. And we do have a set of like terms. So we're doing the 6x plus the 8x and getting a 14x to get our final solution here, 4x squared plus 14x plus 12. So this is called the box method. This is one way that you can multiply polynomials. Another way that you can multiply polynomials is with repeated distribution. So here we've got 3x plus 4 times x plus 5. And what we can do is we can distribute the 3x plus 4 to the x and to the 5 of that second binomial. And then we would distribute again. On the left-hand side, we would distribute the x's, and on the right-hand side, we would distribute the 5's. So then that would leave us with 3x squared plus 4x plus 15x plus 20, and we've got a set of like terms. And our final solution to this one would be 3x squared plus 19x plus 20. If you had done this one with the box method rather than the distribution method, you would get the same answer either way. So some people like the box method more because it's more visual. Some people like this method more because it takes up less writing and it can be a little bit more compressed.